All right. Today we're gonna talk about naming. See, you gotta be like Naaman. Many of you who don't know who Naaman is, Naaman was a man with a skin condition from the Bible. And I believe, from what I remember from Sunday school, was that Naaman was told by a prophet to go dip in the Jordan River. I believe it was 7 times. He did exactly what he was told. See, when it comes down to working, I bring this up because, there you go, phone ringing off the hook, because you know, brother on demand. You know what I'm saying? See, I believe Naaman had to take 7 dips in the Jordan River. Not 5, not 3, but he was told 7 times to dip himself in the Jordan River. See, again, excuse me if, I get the story confused, but, I haven't been in Sunday school since God knows how long. But this was what I learned when I was younger, and today I'm using it as a lesson to you people out there doing this work right here, you know what I'm saying? See, the lesson in this is following instructions. See, last night I was talking to a sister, and the sister tells me, something's wrong with, the work, or something's wrong with, such and such, you know what I'm saying? So, actually, I had 3 people I had to correct yesterday, right? One person tells me that there's obstacles arriving in their path. I said, take step 5 feet back. Send me a photo of work. I said, don't touch it. Just step 5 feet back and send me a photo. One, he told me he changed the location of the work, which he didn't get my instructions to do that. I told him to copy everything that I sent this customer. I told him to copy everything word for word. You know what? He didn't copy everything word for word. No, actually, that's another one. I told him to face whatever is written outside facing him. Basically, I'm not going to go into detail about the workings, but I told him to wrap the workings so that his writing is facing towards him. You know what the dude did? He actually placed it inside out. I didn't tell him to do that. So the opposition that he was arising from was because he did not follow instructions. Now, there's another lady yesterday. I talked to her yesterday, and she tells me something's wrong. I think something's wrong with the workings, you know what I'm saying? So I said to her, let me see what you wrote. I see exactly what she wrote. She was missing a sentence from what I told her to write. You know what I'm saying? See, one thing a person has to understand, when you're making, whether it's mantras, whether it's words of power, whether it's petitions, whether it's prayers, everything has to be written precise, word for word. All it takes is 1 or 2 words for the whole shit to turn around and backfire on you. Now, there's another person. I believe this was another lady. I told her to follow my instructions and write everything word for word. This is a lady in Toronto, you know what I'm saying? Now, she paid me XYZ to come out to Toronto, Canada. So, for me, I'm like, okay, cool. So we go out there. I gave her instructions to do certain things a specific way. Now, I'm coming to find out, she tells me she has, actually, no, she didn't tell me anything. But as soon as we left, matter of fact, I'm going to give you, actually, I think I'm going to break this down to y'all. You know what? I'll just put it like this. I left Toronto. And when I left Toronto, I had a vision. Everything that she basically wrote was coming back to me. So I call her up and tell her, listen, you messed up some way, somehow. I didn't have a chance to look at the work, so I told one of my workers out in Toronto, Canada, to look at what this lady wrote. She tells me that lady put mad typos in what she wrote. But yet, y'all wonder why the fuck shit's happening. You know what I'm saying? But this is why I say, be like Naaman. Because Naaman followed instructions. See, a lot of things people don't understand about, coming up in the church and the Bible is that you have to follow instructions. You know what I'm saying? When you don't follow instructions, when you know what I'm saying, you read about the children of Israel, they was told to do things specifically.
No cheese, right?
No cheese. Thank you. You know, when they were told to do certain things. If I'm correct, there was someone else. I think it was actually not the 50 prophets of Baal, but there were some people in the Old Testament that was told certain things, man. And you know, Jehovah told them, or Yahweh told them whatsoever to do certain things, and they didn't follow instruction. They'll strike down the spot. So when you work in these workings right here, you got to follow instructions, word for word, detail. I don't tell people these things just to tell people these things. I tell them because I've been through it. You know what I'm saying? I got scars to show for everything I've been doing. You know what I'm saying? When you talking about this Haitian root working, you know what I'm saying? This is serious business. So with that said, man, I'm about to get to my luxurious dinner. Well, not dinner, but, you know, breakfast with slug, you know what I'm saying? But I eat like, you know, it's a dinner when I'm eating in the morning. So with that said, I hope this video was very informative. Thank you guys for watching, and I am out.